I'm Meldrew. I'm an online educator specialising in personal branding and social media. Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to increase your Instagram engagement. So, Instagram likes. Are they important as they once were? Now, what I found is that since Instagram decided to cut back showing likes, you don't actually get to see the number anymore. Some accounts have that, some accounts do still see the number. So it leads me to believe that actually maybe likes aren't as important as an engagement as they once were. However, you do have to have that influx of likes on your content so that the algorithm can see that your content is worth looking at. If your content doesn't get liked, Instagram's algorithm goes, this content is worthless, it's useless, and it won't push it out to more of your followers. So if you're wanting to up the likes on your Instagram post, I'd say you need to be focusing on creating that scroll-stopping content that makes people stop in their tracks and hit that like button. The second thing you can do to increase your Instagram engagement is create more comments and more discussion within your comments of your post. To do this, all the work needs to go into your captions. Again, our expectations for Instagram content is so much higher nowadays. We expect to read captions that are engaging, that tell a story, that offer more advice. What we want to do within our comments is keep the conversation going. We don't just want our followers to leave an emoji, say love this, or tap the like button and go again. We want them to engage them in a conversation. There are many ways you can do this. A hard call to action is where you tell them to leave a comment or you ask them a really direct or closed question. Something like, tell me if you agree with this. However, if you add something what I call a soft call to action, that could be a statement, a fact, an observation, or an open-ended question that you put in your caption that people are going to pick up on and think, oh cool, yeah, I think this too, or I relate to this, or I really want to get into a conversation about this. They can be things like, in my experience, I've noticed that such and such and such and such. And that will engage people to go, hey, I noticed that too. Can we talk more about this? Now we're coming on to my favorite type of Instagram engagement, shares. It's the only type of Instagram engagement that actually helps you gain followers. If somebody likes your post, they're probably already following you, or they've seen your content shared by someone else. If someone comments on your post, it's because they're already following you, or they found you because you were shared by someone else. So then that means you need to get your content to be shared. That's how people are going to find you. So we need to reverse engineer that. How can we get our content shared more widely? My biggest tip around shared content is this. On Instagram, people save content for them. On Instagram, people share content for their audiences. The last engagement type that I want to talk to you about is saves and why they're so important. If your audience is saving your content, it's because it's valuable to them. Often you'll find if people are saving your content, they're probably sharing it as well. When you look at those analytics within your Instagram account and look at your saves and shares, those numbers can often be very similar. So when it comes to reverse engineering content so that you can make sure it's saved, there are a few things to think about. The most important thing there is that word valuable. Valuable content is content that really helps people. We want to give them something that when they come to our account and then go off to the millions of other people that they're following, it sticks in their mind and they go, that made me feel better. I feel more informed. I feel I've learned something. I feel inspired. It's that type of content that makes people hit that save button. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to learn more about brand strategy on Instagram, subscribe to Domestika and learn about my upcoming online course.